Hey, good morning, everybody. Bob Knakal, Chairman and CEO of BKREA, coming to you on a walk down the street. I'm actually walking up the street. I'm walking up 7th Avenue this morning on my way to the office. And I sell buildings in New York, a lot of development sites. And I want to talk to you this morning about Estoppel Certificates and the importance of Estoppel Certificates. For those of you who may not know what an Estoppel Certificate is, it is basically a ratification, an affirmation by a tenant that the lease is a true copy of the lease and there are no options or any additional things that may modify that tenant's tenancy. These are really important because particularly in development sites where you need the property to be delivered vacant, you don't want a tenant to say, well, yeah, that copy of the lease you have is the right copy, but I have this one-page extension agreement that says I can stay in the space for $1 a year for another 20 years. And so you want an acknowledgement that the lease that you have is the true copy of the lease. And this is not only important in development sites, but also important just if you're buying a property. You want to know what the tenancies are. And sometimes it's very difficult to get these. Most leases have a provision in them saying that the tenant is required to provide an Estoppel certificate if asked, but very, very important to get them. In some cases, when a tenant won't cooperate, you get a seller's estoppel, where the seller of the property will effectively guarantee that the lease that's been provided is a true and accurate copy of the lease and there are no extension agreements or other documents that amended that lease. But so important to get those. Certainly, we let a seller know that providing these is going to be asked for at some point in the process to get it out ahead of it a little bit early so that the estoppels don't hold up a contract signing or a closing. So be proactive about that. Ask for them early. Get them because they will be needed, especially if you want to ensure that you're going to be able to deliver the property vacant. So vacant, or at least know when the leases are going to expire. So that's the walk down the street today. Everybody have a great day. If you have any buildings you want to sell in New York or know of anyone that wants to sell a building in New York, I'd love to hear from you. Everybody have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye.